What's up, Odooers? My name is Jose Ignacio, and I hope you miss me as much as I missed you. As you may know, sales teams often operate with limited time and resources, making it essential to focus on the customers that generate the greatest value. With Odoo AI, businesses can automatically analyze and rank customers based on key metrics like revenue and profitability, transforming raw data into clear, actionable insights. Instead of relying on manual analysis or assumptions, sales managers gain a data driven view of their most valuable accounts. With the hope of Odoo AI, teams can prioritize high impact relationships, tailor service levels, and focus their efforts on the customers who drive the most business. This is not only to strengthen strategic partnerships, but also to ensure that every interaction is aligned with maximizing long term returns. So, enough chit chat, let's hop into Odoo and see what this looks like. We are starting off where most sales managers spend their time, the sales application. Instead of digging through reports or exporting data, I can simply ask Odoo AI a question in plain language. So I'm going to click our AI icon over here up at the top. And here we have a nice little prompt window where we can ask our question. Perfect. So the Ask AI chat window is going to start thinking now. So we're starting with something that every sales manager cares about, understanding who their most valuable customers are. So we've asked Odoo AI, who were our top 10 customers by total sales this whole year? And boom, in just seconds, Odoo AI analyzes our sales data and surfaces a clear list of our highest performing accounts. So this kind of instant insight is simple yet incredibly powerful. It allows sales teams to quickly identify the customers driving the most revenue so that they can prioritize outreach, strengthen relationships, and ensure that these key accounts are getting the attention they deserve. Now, this is great and all over here, but where is Odoo AI getting this information? This info can be found in the accounting app or in our sales app. Let's quickly cross check Odoo AI's work to make sure that the math is mathing. So I'm actually going to click the orders button over here up at the top. And in this case, sorry, the orders heading. And I'm going to take a look at all our confirmed sales orders over here. So to identify the top 10 customers by total sales, I'm going to create a filter by clicking up here up at the top. And in the drop down, I'm going to select customer over here. And that's perfect. So now I'm actually just going to click on our total column over here just to shift it one more time, just so that we can have it going down. And we have Electrotel SRL. Boom, right there. Nexo Mobile. Boom, right there. And I'm pretty sure that's a 3 right under there if we minimize it. Yep. Look at that. Our list matches up perfectly. Now that we've identified our top customers by revenue, let's take it a step further and look at the other side of the picture. Because revenue alone doesn't tell the full story, profitability is what really impacts the bottom line. So instead of building a complex report, I can simply go over here and ask Odoo AI which customers generated the lowest profit this year. And would you look at that? Odoo AI analyzes not just sales, but margins as well. It highlights the customers contributing the least profit. This insight is just as valuable, and it helps sales managers identify accounts that may be costing more to serve than they return. This opens the door to smarter decisions, whether it's adjusting pricing, optimizing service levels, or rethinking how time and resources are allocated. This helps teams take a more strategic, data driven approach to improving overall profitability. All right, so now let's zero in on what really matters most: profitability. We've already seen who brings in the most revenue and who might not be as valuable, but this is where things get really interesting. Not all high revenue customers are actually high profit. So instead of guessing, this time we're going to ask Odoo AI our very simple question, which is, which customers generated the highest profit this year based on sales orders? So we let it think for a second right there. And boom, Odoo AI looks across both sales and margins to highlight the customers that are truly driving the business forward. This is huge for our sales team. It means that you're not just chasing volume, you're focusing on the accounts that actually grow the bottom line. From here, teams can double down on these relationships, personalize their approach, and look for ways to expand even further. At the end of the day, this is how you shift from selling more to selling smarter. And that's it, Odooers. Odoo AI truly makes your life that much simpler. With Odoo AI, you're not just pulling reports, You're getting instant, meaningful insights into your customers. You can quickly see who's driving revenue, who's impacting profitability, and where your team should actually be spending their time. For sales managers, this means less time analyzing data and more time acting on it. You can prioritize the right accounts, build stronger relationships, and make smarter decisions at the end of the day that directly impacts the bottom line. Thanks for watching. I'm going to catch you on the flip side.